Hey, welcome back to You Don't Scare Me. I'm your co-host, Karis. You'll see me now on Mondays and Fridays as we get back to our regular schedule. I've got my coffee and my cool thing to show you. As I like to open up these episodes, I always like to show you something cool. I've got two things to show you this time since this is the season. I broke the back of my pumpkin already. This was the season. It's no longer the season. It is now November, but I will show you this before it's getting all moldy. I carved my pumpkin. I carved a skull into my pumpkin. Normally, I would carve a skull into my pumpkin, but I carved the pumpkin into a skull instead. Even like carved all the way up here, so it looked like the skull went back further. You see how it's already splitting off. Anyway, I don't want to mess with that too much if I have to do another take. So here's my pumpkin. And the second thing I made, which will stand the test of time, I'm going to put this somewhere where I don't kick it. This guy will stand the test of time. This is Gordbert. He is a gourd. I've hollowed him out. He's a gourd now. He's hollow. His head comes off. His stem is molding still. So Gordbert is a gourd, and if you like rotate his head, he like has different expressions. Look, he's got a different face, and a face, and a face. I did not paint Gordbert. This is how Gordbert grew. I just cut a hole in him and stuck him on a body. Gordbert. Gordbert will stand the test of time. His stem, however, I do not know. Because it is getting moldy. But I'll figure that out later. Anyway, so, yeah, welcome back. We're going to check out some ghost videos here. I downloaded a collection of videos. There should only be a few of them in there, but the video's 2 hours long, so we'll probably end up covering this one over the next few and into the next month. So anyway, thanks for coming back. Let's check out some ghost videos, I guess. Checking out some Japanese videos this time. You know, the best part about Halloween candy when you live in an apartment is you get to keep it all. You eat as much as you want. I hate the audio on this. What is this? What am I watching right now? Why is the audio so distorted?
Startled by the sudden contact, she fled the spot in confusion, unaware that a second pale shape was faintly visible behind her in the recording.
What do you want from me? That's the Japanese love their supernatural stuff, and in this case, we've got a video of a woman who's walking down the street, filming herself talking. The exposition says she's talking to like the camera. She's recording like she's trying to like tell the guy that she likes him, you know, in a way. And so she bumps into somebody, falls to the ground, and then a pale hand seemingly grabs her ankle. But that pale hand was very obviously a PNG that was somebody had put over top of the video. It was not even remotely convincing. Ridiculous. Let's check out the next clip.
A man was testing a wearable camera while jogging through his neighborhood at night.
I hate the AI voices.
During the run, he
AI
stopped
voice
to speak with an acquaintance before continuing down the road, unaware that someone else appeared behind him in the recording.
I'm not sure I like Wonder Bar. This is gonna be a really dry episode. Please tell me his arm was not the paranormal evidence. I don't understand what the interest in these sort of videos where people are recording their POV of them just walking. Like, what am I supposed to be seeing here? There's no background music. Whoever made this clip or this episode compilation just sort of like threw these videos in. Okay.
When the footage was reviewed later, a pale hand could be seen holding onto the leg of a woman who had brushed past him moments earlier, clinging to her as though trying not to be seen.
What? I didn't even see that. What are you talking about? The video quality here, like it's just Oh my god, this is going to be a
Not
long...
long after the encounter,
Oh.
she reportedly suffered.
Welcome back to the channel in November, where we are exploring Japanese videos, apparently. This is gonna take a while. Man, what do I even say here? Do I need to explain this to you? I don't think I need to explain this to you. I don't think I need to explain to you what a PNG is, and like it's remarkably silly. If they're all gonna be like this, I'm gonna crash out. This is gonna be first episode of November is gonna be me doing what Nick does, where he swears like 200 times in the first couple minutes of the video, because I'm gonna get more and more irritated as I go. The problem with these is the framing on the video, right? You've got a guy who's wearing, apparently he's testing out a camera. This is what she said. Testing out what the AI said. Testing out a camera, a personal recording camera, and walking down the road, but he's not showing very much. Like, he's basically, you might as well have your phone in your hand pointing at the ground and showing your feet walking, and there's nothing here. And so they turn around, and in between the woman's legs is like, it's not even like clever editing. It's just, it's all shock factor. There's no like ghosts that we've seen so far. There's no like any kind of paranormal evidence. And the Japanese are like this. Whenever you watch Japanese videos like this, it's always the same. There's always like a picture up against the wall of the Momo face or whatever like that. And it's supposed to shock you rather than convince you that there's ghosts. This is ridiculous. But maybe we'll just blitz through these and then find something else to watch. But let's just skip to the next video. This is stupid.
Filmed at
and another
event,
one.
Laughing
And
before
another
a
one.
sudden argument
And just when you
broke
think
out.
you've had enough, another
The man
one.
tried to calm the situation as voices grew tense, but just as the woman raised her hand and struck him, the camera captured something unusual.
When people have an argument. What is even happening in this?
His head appeared to distort for a split second,
Yes, another
as though
one.
another shape had intercepted the
I've already had
impact.
like 3. Who needs dinner when you got candy? Oh! What the hell?
When the footage was slowed down, a faint outline resembling a separate figure seemed to take the strike in his place. The man showed no injury despite the force of the blow, leading viewers to believe that an unseen presence shielded him at the exact moment of contact.
This man is wearing a costume. He's wearing a jacket, and then he's put a mannequin head on top of the jacket in his collar, and he's either leaning forward or is like raising his arms in a way where his head's down and the mannequin head is here. And the woman he's arguing with slaps the mannequin head off of his head. The entire weight of that head, there's not enough weight. It's just a styrofoam head with a wig on it. All of the weight comes from that wig, which is why when it falls over, it goes head down, or the top of the head down. If it was a real human head that got smacked off, it would have looked way different. This is ridiculous. We're gonna be here all friggin' day. Well, even the V for Vendetta mask, the anonymous mask, is popular in Japan too, apparently. I really dislike the fact that they've altered the audio to make it sound so goofy. It's like, whose anonymity are you trying to maintain here? Why did we even watch it? What is this? What is happening here? Like, I feel like I'm being punked. Like, who put this compilation together? This is terrible.
When the camera moved slightly closer, her mask seemed to reveal no face beneath it and no visible eyes, nose, or mouth, only a blurred surface where her features should have been. Observers later noted
I
that
also
the
hate
mask
whatever that
bulged
is. That, AI terrifier thing. I'm stupid as shit. Okay, so another I don't even know, man. Like, it's either like somebody's pasted an image over that person's face, or they blurred the face, or they done something to the face in editing, or that person's wearing a secondary mask underneath the mask. Like, if it's like most people will do this, you know, you go out for Halloween and you see people dressed up as Jason Voorhees. They have the mask on, and then underneath the mask is a latex mask with the mutilated Jason Voorhees face. That's probably what we're either seeing here. If it's not that, it's literally just the Japanese, like these people just trying to make super campy sort of horror clips and failing miserably. And the only people who would find these interesting are like kids, you know, who are on the internet early age. You know how we used to go on the internet and watch creepy videos, and they were always like really stupid, but we were kids and we believed them, and we're like, whoa, that's what we're going. That's what we're seeing here. Only the superstitious Japanese would believe anything they're watching. And if anybody's sharing these videos and sharing them earnestly, you're an idiot. Paul Page on a next book. You're an idiot. Hey, surprisingly, you're still here. Maybe it's because I'm a little bit more entertaining than Nick. Maybe not in this video, because this video's not really going on too well. But yeah, before we roll the next clip, I just wanted to take a minute to remind you, hey, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you like what we're doing here. If you guys have any content for suggestions, drop them in the comments down below. If you want to check out some of our other videos, we got playlist galore. If you're looking for somebody who's more angry, go look at Nick's videos. I believe he's uploading on Sundays and Thursdays, I think now. And then on Tuesdays, you get our One Take Tuesdays, which is basically just Nick and I shooting the shit, talking. And sometimes we look at ghost videos. Most of the time, we're just sort of like talking, and it's just it's some fun. We give you an update. We give you an idea of how the channel works and how, you know, we operate, how the growth and monetization and all that works. So as we learn new things, we talk about them there. We'll also shout out everybody who joins our channel. We'll also talk about all the all the tips that we get from our viewers, and anything like that. So if you are interested in that kind of stuff, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, maybe hit the notification bell so you never miss one of our uploads. We do upload 4 times a week at this point, 5 times a week, sorry, with the One Take Tuesdays. And yeah, you'll see me on Mondays and Fridays if you like what I do. If you would prefer to watch somebody swear all the time, get really angry, and crash out constantly, go check out next videos. All right, let's check out the next video.
Old commercial building long since abandoned. An explorer scanned the interior with a handheld light. The walls were.
The best part about this video is all the candy.
Ceiling had partially collapsed.
I'm not actually like a candy person, really. I like salty stuff, so chips. But I have candy, so I'm gonna eat it. I really wish they put a background track on here, some sort of music or something. I know I would have to probably scrub it out. So it's good that it's probably not there. And maybe it is there, and I just have it audio canceled for some reason. But if there was something like that there, at least I have something to listen to. It's just the sound of people's shoes. And again, like the theme for a lot of these videos seems to be drawing up the suspense by just exploring a nonchalant area or like doing a day-to-day task. And then all of a sudden there's a PNG that jumps out at you. And from what's going to happen here, he's going to turn the corner and it's going to be like a spooky ghost video or a spooky ghost picture. Watch. It takes so long to get to the point. It's like, I don't know. It's like watching me try to explain something. It's like, land the friggin' plane. Let's get to the good part. There's also deceptive slowdowns, because that's a trope of, like, you know, nukes and stuff like that. Like a lot of these paranormal compilation videos is they slow down when the paranormal thing happens, so you have a chance to look at it. There's a lot of like little slowdowns here. It just kind of reminds me that like most people who watch or most people who make these kind of videos, they don't have anything to like record. There's a certain like rule to it, and I guess it's oh look, a chair. That's interesting. I might as well fill up my phone with 5 gigs worth of video of me just walking around an abandoned place instead of just going to finding something cool and then recording that. You know, this is like the entire exploration of this abandoned property. With every single conceivable, he's filming the floor right now. The floor, the wall. There's the kanji for I want to say
on one of the inner
3
A single
And I don't
word
know what that
had
one
been
is.
written in large uneven strokes. Look.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. It means nothing. The top one is sun. That's 3. The bottom one, not too sure. Could be soup.
When he turned around, a headless figure briefly stood in the
Oh,
corridor behind him, perfectly upright.
Okay, first off, I didn't even see it on the second playthrough. I didn't even see it on the, I just immediately got so angry because I was convinced that that piece of paper was what I waited through all of that video to see, a piece of paper with 3 and probably 4 or something written on it. Okay, the kanji for a couple of numbers. But apparently he turns around and he sees a ghost. I didn't see it on the second playthrough. And why don't I go check it out? I'm going to go see if I can see it. Yeah, like, no matter how many times I play that, I genuinely have no idea what they're talking about here. So, whatever. Let's just skip to the next video.
They're seen from the same
And somehow
gathering.
you're still
A man
here.
stood
Somehow
beside a woman while
you've
speaking
managed
to
to
the
get through
camera,
this much of
and
the
at
video.
first
Most
nothing
people
seemed
at this
out of
point
place.
statistically have stopped watching.
But when
The last
footage
video
was
that I
examined
uploaded, 13
frame by
minutes, 28
frame,
seconds of
her
average
left
view time.
arm
So
briefly vanished
you're a
from
real
view,
one. You
even
managed to
though
get
its
through it all.
shadow remained clearly cast against the wall behind her.
I just talked over all that exposition, so I don't know what's happening here. It's just a woman wearing a wig. My lord, this is content. So hey, while this is playing, why don't I show you this cool NCR Ranger figure that I have? Wow, his foot articulates too. Like, look at this. Wow, so cool. Oh, wow. Oh, that's gonna be really hard to edit here. Where'd her hand go? They've chroma keyed out her hand. Is that the ghost video? Is that the ghost footage? Is that it? Her arm disappears.
For a moment there was a perfect silhouette of a limb that no longer physically appeared in the frame.
Okay, yeah, so that's really easy to do. That's called masking, okay? She's standing in front of a white background, which gives us a perfect... Hey, here's a perfect explanation of this. During this entire episode, every time there's a clip, I'm in the bottom left corner watching it with you. And that is called masking. What I'm basically doing is going into DaVinci Resolve, and I'm going into a what they call a fusion clip. You go into the fusion clip, you click on your clip, and then you add something called a magic mask. The magic mask allows you to select a point of reference. So in this case, I select my flesh tone, my shirt tone, and my hair tone, and it basically cuts my person out. And then I track it forward and track it backwards, and I stick myself in the bottom left corner so you can watch me freak out in real time. This is basically what's happening here. All she's done is taken a clip that was probably recorded in a wide angle, like in a landscape format. And then all she's done is she's clicked on her hand, masked it out, and then subtracted it from the shot. And then that's it. The background is still there. It's white, basically. She's just removed her arm. That's all there is. And then, yeah, you still see the shadow of the limb underneath because the limb is actually there. They've just edited it out. And it's so easy to do this, especially on a white background like this, because you don't need to like select different tones. Your skin tone is very clearly different than the background. So it's very easy for them to click on that skin tone and just mask it out. That particular arm too. Normally you would select all of the skin tone that's the same, but no, you can select just the arm. I can select anything. I can even remove my face right now. And let's see if I actually do that. I'll replace it with something. Anyway, the point is that all I've done is mask it out. There's nothing else to go on here. It's just a stupid clip or stupid clever editing. Thank God I scrubbed that one before I actually recorded it because that was also lame.
They had purchased along the way.
Why is it blurred out?
Them one by one. The woman
is this like a Japanese thing?
Envelope at the bottom of the bag.
What is genuinely? What is the point? In filming your haul from a store, if you're going to blur out all the products that you filmed,
along with a folded slip that bore no writing. The couple tried to dismiss it as a mistake during packaging, yet the mood in the car changed the moment it was opened.
The entire video is blurred. What's the point? You blurred the face, you blurred the body, everything is blurred here. I genuinely don't understand what the point of uploading this video is. The entire video is going to be blurred. Oh, wow, that thing. Ah, I know exactly what that is. And then they bleep the freaking audio. They're so... I might as well be watching a blank screen. And then what? They find an empty envelope with some human hair in it. Okay.
In the reflection.
Are we done? Is this 20 minutes? Is that 20 minutes? I feel like that's 20 minutes. That looks like 20 minutes. Oh, but I can't edit there because it... Oh, I'll do perseverance. Let's check out a couple more of these clips. I can't just edit there because like there's jack going on in these videos. Oh, the only good thing about this is the candy. The only good thing about this is the candy. I'm never coming back to Japanese ghost videos ever again. You know what's crazy about this? You actually made it further into this video than I did. I know I'm still here, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I would not watch this again. So once this video's up, it's going to be an entire mystery to me. I won't even think about this tonight. I would consider re-recording or like recording something else, but like I've already put in enough effort into this that I should just use it. But I've learned a valuable lesson today. Anything that's uploaded from this particular channel, this is a new channel to me. I didn't know who this person was, so I thought it was going to be a pretty interesting, you know, something new. And unfortunately, that something new was not interesting in any shape or form. Oh, yay. This, okay, all right, is this a thing? Is this, is this that forest? I don't know about this. You open it. What? What is this? Oh. Wow, that's super weird. I was really nervous for a minute there. I was like, oh my God, is this gonna be... okay, and then there's like a pale foot. I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to point out, the pale foot. For a second, I thought I was about to Logan Paul the shit out of this. You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm talking about.
His eyes could not.
Wow, that was like that genuinely made me nervous there for a second there. So like, again, like you're going up in Japan, there's particular places where people go to do things that, you know, to unalive themselves. And watching this video, it made me really nervous because this guy's basically walking up to 3 sleeping bags, which seemingly have people in them that are just inanimate. So I'm like, okay, am I going to have to like, first off, I'm going to be watching something that I don't want to see. Second off, am I going to have to like cut, you know, scrap this entire thing? But fortunately, no, he opens up the sleeping bags and it turns out to just be full of empty plastic bags. So somebody's just trying to have a laugh, I guess. And then we apparently see a pale foot, big friggin' whoop. Again, there's nothing really to go on here. We're meant to like sort of like believe that there's a spirit there that's not there, and it's the classic Japanese trope. They do this all the time. Like this is kind of like their Blair Witch. You know, it's not interesting to us, but to them, I guess it's super interesting. I'd like to actually hear: are you Japanese? Is this, you know, is this good? Is this fun for you? Because are you entertained by this crap? Because here in Western society, or at least in Canada, this is like the bottom of the barrel. This is boring. This is a nothing burger. You know what? Even like horror movies these days, I don't know if you guys watch horror movies still, but like I don't think I have seen a scary horror movie in a long time. Because the problem with horror movies nowadays is that they're not scary, they're gory. And that does not qualify as horror to me. A shock factor, yeah, whatever. But horror movies are meant to like scare you. They're meant to like drum up suspense, and then like, you know, you're supposed to like, you know, feel on edge when you're watching them. But nowadays I'm just like, how much fake blood can we fit in one scene? Kind of like that waterfall in the Shining, you know? It's just, it's not good cinema anymore, in my opinion. It's just people being like, how twisted can we make this look? Rather than like giving us like a plot line and like a story and like, you know, the elements to the story that sort of that stick with us and we have to think about for a long time after, you know, like it's just that's not good anymore. And this is, again, this isn't very interesting to me. It's a lot of just really boring shit, to be honest. We're over 20 minutes now. I feel like there's more to see in this clip, but I feel like the rest of the time that I'm going to be spending here is going to be the same thing. Like, I can drink as much coffee as I want. I can drink as many Red Bulls as I want. The energy is not going to come here if the videos I'm watching have no energy. And right now, oh my God, they're so friggin' lame. I had nothing to debunk in this. This is my this is my reaction to some dumbass Japanese ghost videos. And I will guaranteed I will steer clear of these in the future. I have no interest in covering anything similar to this ever again. Waste of my time, waste of your time. But hey, you're still here. Apparently, I mean, if you made it this far into the video, you're clearly still, I mean, you're still here, obviously. I'm not talking to nobody right now. There's at least one person, and it's probably, I mean, if you made it this far into the episode, maybe I put down a little tag, because here's the thing. If I say at the end of the if I say at the end of every single video, if I say, put in the comments down below something, type in Gordbert into the comments down below, and I will believe that you made it this far into the video. And I'm going to keep talking for another couple minutes so that anybody who skips to the end of the video just to find the tagline and prove that they're the real ones, they're going to have to look a little bit harder to find the word Gordbert in the comments down below. Anyway, yeah, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up. This was not a very interesting episode, but hopefully, you know, I've got more time. This one has to go up tomorrow, so I don't really have too much time to like re-record things, and you know, the sun's going down. So I'm basically, this is what you're getting today. Come back on Friday for another one of my videos. If you're interested in the One Take Twin Tuesdays, Nick and I are going to be recording it tomorrow, which is Monday for Tuesday, because the last episode we recorded, which was yesterday, we recorded an episode on Sunday, and or Saturday, I don't know what day it is. Anyway, so we have some audio issues. We have to re-record that episode, or like, you know, record a new one. So we'll be recording that tomorrow. You'll get it like a few hours after we're done recording. And then, yeah, you can come back on Thursday for another one of the videos, next video. And then Friday, my video comes out, and I cannibalize the views from next Thursday video because he's releasing it right before my episode. I'll get more views than him. And then, yeah, on Sunday, he gets another video. And then I'll cannibalize his views again on Monday because he's releasing a day before me. And that's how YouTube works, baby. All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out this video. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for sharing this with your friends. Thanks for commenting down below and telling me how handsome I am. And I'll eat some more candy. Peace.